Tune in to Overcomers TV on your favorite app or streaming platform. It's time to overcome.
We learned about Chris a long time ago. He's an inspiration to many people. We got involved with him when we started to give donations for these 3D ultrasound tests, which was, when you look at that, that's absolutely incredible. And we learned more of what Chris does, and he does it all from his heart. He's a very unselfish person. That's the easiest way to put it, unselfish. Well, their vision is to make sure, the best they can, that every person conceived is born alive and given an opportunity to live and a fulfilled life. We met Chris at some friend's house where we live up in North Salem, and he told a very interesting story. Someone asked him, how do you help people? And he said, well, we ask people, what do you need? And the example that he gave was a young woman and her grandmother were going to have an abortion because they didn't have a washing machine. A washing machine? Chris got them a washing machine. Just by faith and by willing to stand up and give of themselves. My wife and I happen to be chair of Respect Life Committee in our parish, and we managed to let it grow a little bit since we took it over almost a decade ago. And we have a lot of good people. We're trying to get more young people involved because, at some point in time, at 82 years old, prayer is probably the biggest weapon that we have, if you want to call it a weapon. And then donations so we can help people like Chris. Last fall, we got involved with Chris's baby bottle campaign. And in our parish, we've been doing 2 baby showers a year, one on Valentine's Day and one Father's Day, because babies have fathers. And our Respect Life Committee has sponsored that. We got involved with Chris's baby bottle thing in the fall. And it was absolutely incredible. The people in our parish, in coin and checks, obviously, donated over $11,000. It was like a knockout. We couldn't believe it. And we get some very generous donations from people in our baby showers as well, financial as well as clothing and things of that nature. And just praying and being before the Blessed Sacrament helps as well. Well, if you're not willing to stand up and volunteer, then don't talk. There are a lot of people who, do a lot of yabbering, and unless you do something tangible, all the yabbering, because you got the people on the other side yabbering to kill people. I stopped working in 1997 to take care of our grandchildren. Our oldest son died, leaving 2 kids behind. A 1.5-year-old and a 6-month-old. He was a victim of ALS, which is Lou Gehrig's disease. So I stayed home to help take care of him. His wife stood by him throughout. So they got us up in the morning, and then our other son, who's here, has 2 children too. So we were taking care of them as well. So the older grandchildren live 5 miles north of us, and the younger ones live 5 miles south of us. So we started that ministry, if you will, 22 years ago. The 2 oldest grandkids are both graduated from college, so they're on their way. The older one is working, and his sister, who just graduated this year, is doing an internship up in Alaska in Fairbanks. I think what Roe versus Wade shows is that the United States is a republic that stands for humanity, period. And the court gave back to the states what the Constitution gave to the states. And now we, as individuals in each state, have to convince our legislators and our administrators that life is the most important thing.
Amen. Well said. Well said.
Celebrate what Jesus is doing throughout the nation and rise up to answer His call on your life. To serve the poor, heal the broken, free the captives, and bring joy to those in need. Find hope, encouragement, and motivation through Overcomers TV. This inspiring network features everyday people and ministries across America who are putting God's love in action. Tune in to Overcomers TV on your favorite app or streaming platform. It's time to overcome.